Okay, let me show you these first. Okay, so check this out. So this is from the surveillance video, right? So they're, obviously the surveillance video, they are looking head to toe, trying like, who is this person, right? Now check this out. Same shoes. After the best friend of Kayla identified Sakiyna, she went right to the Instagram. Now I went and took my own picture yesterday, but this is the pictures from the discovery. So this is what the law enforcement, this is what they presented at the trial. Like, these are the pictures that came to me through discovery. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pull up some more. This is how they identified her. Girl, check this out. Why did she look at the camera? She looked directly at the camera, girl. Directly. Okay. Hold on. There's more. Look at her phone. Do you see the wallpaper? And I'm sure they probably could see it better than what we're seeing in this image. But when I saw that picture, I'm like, wait a second. Is that her wallpaper from her Instagram? She just basically identified herself. Stupid. Okay. And I mean, I'm sure she had to have thought that there was cameras, but maybe she thought that she wasn't identifiable. It's like, sis, you're very identifiable. What are you kidding me? Um this is another picture of her wearing the boots, wearing the Prada bag, holding the phone. There's another picture where you can see her tattoo just on her Instagram. And then there's another picture where you can see on the surveillance holding the phone and you can see the tattoo. Hold on. I think this is the hand right here. You can see it better in another one, but it's like, oh shit, she's got a tattoo on her finger. Like, they clocked everything. And then also with the help of Kayla's friends, who should be a detective also, um, that girl provided, with the help of Janicia, the mom, obviously mom provided some good information regarding the items in the house. Um, but between Janicia and Revelto, do you imagine if Revelto hadn't came over, Diana would have walked in on her daughter after a couple of days. I mean, Diana might have gotten nervous after not hearing from her daughter, but we don't know what was normal for them to hear from each other while mom was working or on a trip or whatever. It's quite possible her mom could have came home to that rather than Revelto, which I'm sure that wasn't pleasant for Revelto either to find her. Um, but that's pretty crazy. Uh, girl, wait till I show you. Let me show you this one first. She just thought, girl, look at the Shake Shack bag. She just thought she was really doing something, running around Florida and jumping on planes for foolishness. And they clocked her the whole way. Whole way she was clocked all over the place. There was no way she could she had to just like when she was sitting up there, yeah, I did it. I did it. I had no choice. I was scared. Girl, she had no choice but to admit because you were clocked everywhere. They clocked you at the school. They clocked you with the damn Shake Shack bag. They clocked you with the Prada shoes, with the Prada bag. They clocked you stealing from the girl's apartment. They clocked you everywhere. You were clocked here, there, and everywhere, ma'am. Okay? Get a load of this one. All they did was go to her Instagram. When they had the surveillance pictures, they went up against, and you heard it in the report, they went up against the surveillance and her Instagram and found everything they needed to know. Look at her scream. It's fuzzy there, but I'm sure they have better. They have better. Anyway, I think I'm getting the interviews. Okay. I do have some body worn camera footage. So if you guys are interested in hearing and seeing more of this case and getting, getting some more of this, the details, now we know, a little bit more of what happened. Um, Let me know. Who, ma'am? Miss Ma'am from here. I don't know. Yeah, like she looked definitely right here. She looks much slimmer versus here. But the Instagram filters are a fool. Not to mention she's got one of those shapes. No offense to anybody, but it looks like, if she puts on, sometimes some people, if they wear the right bra, it makes a difference. She definitely looks much thicker. But it was giving she was wearing her relaxed bra for this particular trip. She wasn't really caring about the girl sitting up. And then, you put on your girl sitting up bra and then you put your high waisteds on. It's going to give you a little bit, sometimes when you have a big bust, it can make you look heavier. So she might have put on her good bra, her high waisted pants, and it gave her, you know what I mean? It gave a little bit, it was more giving, right? Or forgiving, actually, whatever. Okay. Look, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I had to do this first thing this morning because I know I promised you guys yesterday. I'm telling you, after we do Devin, baby, your girl is tired. Okay. After the days of Devin and 5 and 6 hours with all that decapitation foolishness, um, she also was very newly pregnant. Thank you for mentioning that, boo. Thank you, Rich Auntie. She was very new pregnant, so that's really not an excuse, but we'll give it to her. She was like maybe 6 weeks. She was like she was barely there. She was still in the beginning of the first, but nonetheless pregnant nonetheless. So yes. Yes, very much so. Um why are you knocking on other random people at 3 o'clock who can come testify against you? She probably scared the shit out of that little young high school girl. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, we'll do some more if you guys are interested. Like I said, I just got a ton of discovery yesterday. They emailed it to me, and I've got some other stuff coming via legal mail. Thank you to my boo, only me 23. Thank you very much for gifting a friend. That's very sweet, and I appreciate you supporting very much so. And you guys, a free way to support definitely by watching, because that's number one. Where's Bible Lady? Let me play this for Bible Lady. That's number 1. But number 2, hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, so you'll be notified every time I go live, post another video. And I always appreciate y'all's contributions. Thank you so much to the T. Thank you for contributing to the TT. Okay. All right. Because it makes it that much more possible. So I appreciate that. If you guys want to hear and see more, make sure to let me know. Hey, boo boo. Good morning. Okay, you guys. Girl, Shake Shack. I want to know what was in the Shake Shack bag. I wonder if that was her purse that was in there and she was just trying, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know. But I have 2 more incident reports, one more specifically, let's say, as the officers arrived to the situation, the conversation with Revelto, some other things. I don't want to repeat everything we just talked about. So let me get through these other 2 reports and see. But there's a lot of information, body cam footage, interviews. I'm going to spare you guys